Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is May 1st, 2024, and we're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 121 days into our streak, and we will hit 122 here in just a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and jump into this, but as always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving. We will reserve that for special occasions. And we're just going to jump right in and see where we're at. This is Mongolia, probably by the lake, I would say. So you can tell it's Mongolia by the car. This inlay here kind of gives you the area. Like over here is generally a different type, but this should be somewhere over by this lake over here, I believe. That's what this landscape generally looks like. We're actually further down this direction, so quite a ways off, unfortunately. But yeah, generally when I see those that real green with the pine trees, we're actually over by that lake, but I guess not today. So still, we got the correct side of the country at least, so that's a start. This looks like it could be South America, Brazil actually, with the pole here. I don't know what this plate is. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this would be. My first thought was that it could be Western Brazil, but I'm not sure. And unfortunately, the phone numbers are just starting with a 9 over here, which could either be up here, if it's like a double-digit 9, like a 9-1 or something like that. But if it's just the single, or if it's a double-digit area code, but if it's just a single 9, and actually that doesn't even look like it's got. So I think this is just the 8 characters. So I don't even think it has an area code on it. So Brazil has 8-digit phone numbers, but they have a 9 that's, kind of, I guess, mostly like a cellular thing, I guess. And then they have 2-digit area codes as well. So I'm not really sure on this one. Like I said, I think it's actually going to be Western, but I honestly don't know. We're just going to go here as kind of a central hedge. Quite a ways off is actually this area down here. I guess Goyas would have been a better hedge, or even Mato Grosso down this way. But unfortunately, Brazil is a very large country, so not a great score. Same with Mongolia, also a very large country, not a great score there. Hopefully we get another large country, the United States of America, possibly. This could be Canada as well. Sunny Shores, Sun Crown. No front plate there. I can't tell on that one. Looks like a front plate there. I'm not 100% certain. Real quick. This looks like more of a southern type tree though. Like, I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see these houses in some place like South Carolina. I don't know that that's the case, but I mean, it could be anywhere like that. I'm gonna go South Carolina, but I mean, it could literally be Kansas, for all I know. It could be California. It could be Montreal. I honestly don't know. This is just one of those generic neighborhoods. Like I said, these houses do look like things I have seen in South Carolina before, but I mean they look like little duplexes, honestly. But yeah, I just not 100% here. Not even 90%. Like I said, these little bushes look like, I wouldn't say tropical per se, but like, something you wouldn't see in Canada. That's my thought. But yeah, like I said, I really don't know. Now, I don't know because these poles, I'm not sure. It looks like a odd um, insulator thing. Like this style here, I've seen a lot more than this weird looking thing here. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm still going to go with South Carolina and cross my fingers. It's actually Texas. Texas was a big thought, but the reason I didn't go Texas here was because there was no front plate here, or at least I could not see a front plate. There is a front plate on this one, which I couldn't see because I believe we were right here, actually, right? No. No, we were right here. So there was, yeah, so there was a front plate on here, no front plate on this one. I don't think there's a front plate on there. Wait, is that the same vehicle? That's a different time frame. There actually may be a front plate on that one. I think this is, I didn't see a front plate on this, but I wasn't sure. Right, so that's the reason I went South Carolina instead of Texas, because I did not think that there was a front plate on one of those vehicles. But unfortunately, it was another big country. So we've had three big countries, and now we have this place. Okay. Huh. I'm not even sure where we're at here, to be honest with you. Like, at first, I thought it was like possibly Iceland, or like Norway, Sweden. Um, the lines could definitely be like Norway or something like that. The sun definitely appears to be more north than not, I think. But I mean, I guess maybe it's, like I said, my first thought was like Iceland, but the vehicle doesn't have an antenna. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Also, it looks like we're driving right. Okay, yeah, so it's driving right. So it is a white and red sign here. So it wouldn't be Sweden. Do I still go Iceland here? Like you have like dark rocky stuff here. I think this is, like, I still think this is Iceland, even though it's not um, we go this direction just because it was actually Norway. Okay. So Norway does make sense. And unfortunately, I believe that killed any chance I have of getting a silver, because I've had four. Also had four big countries because Norway's a pretty large country when you're talking about going way up here. But that definitely makes sense because the lines you could see, like these dashed lines here, are something you would see in like Norway. You'd see shorter ones in Sweden, but like I said, the landscape here, I could definitely see, Norway or Iceland. But I didn't go. I don't know. Maybe because I didn't see a bollard, like an Icelandic bollard, and the fact that it didn't have the long antenna that should be there for Iceland. Maybe I should have gone Norway, um, but I didn't. Like I said, this one definitely should have been a lot better score because, like, if you go Norway here, you go super far north. You go somewhere up in this area here, which is going to be a really good score. Um, like I said, I did not use the evidence that I had um, appropriately because, like I said, without that car antenna, I should have gone Norway. Um, so off the bat, this looks like Europe, possibly like the UK or something, but I'm not sure. Looks like a ivy covered garden wall. Um, Somebody walking. I don't know. This could be U.S. It could be Europe. Um, lots of people walking. Lots of people walking in the road, um, which wouldn't make a lot of sense in the U.S. But like I said, I would say somewhere either UK, France, Belgium, or the Netherlands. Kind of leaning UK, but this would be a better hedge guess. It's actually Ireland. Okay. I mean, close enough to the UK to count, but yeah, unfortunately, even if I'd gotten 5K there, I don't think I would have been able to get a, yeah, because that would have only been, because I missed out on 2K points, yeah. So, um, hmm, not quite even 1,900 points. So yeah, like after round number four, I just was completely out of the running to get a silver medal. So definitely a rough one. Like I said, um, that round four. Um, if you went Norway like anybody here did, like I said, um, you're going to be getting this area here. If you actually choose Norway, you're going to be getting this area because it's the only, like, you won't have that look anywhere else. Um, Now, I'd be interested in seeing. I assume this person guessed Iceland, but on the, yeah. So and that's Bentgen. Yeah. So me and Bentgen went the same general place. I mean, Iceland. We went obviously Western Iceland, um, but everybody else that didn't go Iceland went Norway, and they all got up in this area. Like I said, if you took the fact that there was no car antenna, and I know a lot of people don't like car meta. There was a couple rounds where car meta actually, was involved. Um, the Mongolia one, and then this one. Technically, if you know wanted to use something to make a guess between Iceland and Norway, but like I said, if you're going Norway in this situation, you definitely go here and you got a really great score. I mean, 4,400, 4,100 at the worst right there. And honestly, like, that's probably the I wouldn't have seen anybody go. I wouldn't have expected anybody to go any further west than that if they're going Norway. Yeah, like I said, I would have expected, yeah, this area right here. But yeah, like I said, even this one here is still over 4,000. Um, but if you go Norway, you're going up here. You're getting a good score. Um, Sphere this one. I'm not sure what was going on with these two guesses. His, uh, his other guesses are solid. So he went France as well. So I don't feel too bad on that one. Um, I said over here you got upside down guessing Dublin, which I assume he's moving on that one. You got two UKs, two Frances, also Romania. Like I said, I should have included Ireland in my thought process because then my hedge would have been here. Because if my initial guess was here, my initial placement was here, because I thought it looked the UK, but then I moved it over here as more of a hedge in this area because it could have also been, Belgium, Netherlands, or France. I guess to a lesser extent Germany. I just don't know the newer Germany coverage. But if I had added Ireland into my thought process, which I don't know why I didn't, um, the correct hedge would have been right here anyway. So which was where my initial plonk was, and would have been a much better guess. Um, let's see over here. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have gone up here based on those bushes. Um, it looked a little too southern. Um, but and I thought one car had a front plate, one didn't. So that's why I went South Carolina versus Texas. Um, Possibly Louisiana. They also have a white plate. So maybe like generally with white plates, I would go either like Texas, California, Virginia. If they're white plates with nothing, nothing else visible. Um, South Carolina has a number of different styles. They do have blue plates. They got white plates. Um, a number a number of different plates, but with the blur, sometimes their white plates can look like that. So, and then yeah, I should have done a better hedge in Brazil because, like I said, a Goyas hedge would have been great. Just Brasilia, Guyana, just basically mid-stated Goyas would have been a better hedge and more points. But um, now, Benjin also went up in this area here. I'm surprised that there were guesses over this direction and even up in here because you don't see it. Well, yeah, you don't really see too much of that like landscape over here. Like as far as like, I'm not sure how to describe it with the way the roads go. But I mean, I guess if it's just like a generalized hedge, that's fine. Like I said, I usually see what looks like that up in this area more. But yeah, anyway, it ended up being right here. So I think I've gone over all the guesses. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what Sver was doing. I mean, obviously he's just doing 2-second guesses, but I don't know if like he actually clicked or if something happened. Um, but yeah, obviously like a random ocean plonk just doesn't make a lot of sense even for a 5-second guess, but for 2 seconds maybe he didn't have the map open or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's about it. Let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at this because I don't think I did this the other day. But yeah, we did manage to hit the 122. Unfortunately, we did get a bronze. Um, like I said, even if I had 5K round 5, I just wouldn't have been able to get that. Wouldn't have been able to get that guess that silver. So, but yeah, like I said, we are 122 days in, and just seeing how far we get. Thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a good day.